As reported, U.S. President Donald Trump has responded to rumors about his health, saying he has never felt better in his life. The head of the White House wrote about this on the social network Truth Social. The American leader also said that Colombia was finally free of crime. D.C. and Washington are now crime-free zones. This was achieved in just 12 days, he wrote. Earlier, foreign media outlets suspected that Trump might have health problems. Some publications even suggested that the American president might have died. The reason for such news was Trump's long absence from public view. The last time the head of the White House appeared before the public was during a cabinet meeting on August 26. Later, the White House denied the journalists information about the U.S. president's health. The administration emphasized that Trump is alive and has no health problems. In early August, the media noticed that Trump was behaving increasingly strangely during public appearances. Constantly deviating from the topic, forgetting certain facts, and saying completely paradoxical things. Although Trump was seen on a golf course with his grandchildren on August 31, the brief appearance was not enough to quell the rumors. Trump, whose schedule has been almost completely empty in the past few weeks, has also been noted for avoiding public appearances. But according to Bloomberg, which cited a White House source, Trump will make an announcement at 1400 hours. White House is confined, the president makes an announcement. But so far there has been no further detail given on what he will be speaking about. A video circulating on social media claimed that Trump was suffering from health problems, with bruises on his hands being caused by circulatory problems. Conspiracy theorists have begun sharing fake documents claiming that the president only has months to live. The White House has strongly denied these claims. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt said of the incident, "Trump's hands are bruised from shaking hands so often." The U.S. leader's lack of public appearances and media contact in recent weeks has fueled speculation that he may be suffering from health problems. There have been numerous unconfirmed claims about the 79-year-old leader's health since his diagnosis of CVI. While interesting claims are being made in the world media, a striking statement came from U.S. Vice President James David Vance. Vance said he is ready to take over as president if Donald Trump is unable to complete his presidential term. "I have every confidence that the President of the United States is in good health, will finish his term, and will do great things for the American people. God forbid, if a terrible tragedy were to occur, I cannot imagine a better experience than what I have had in the last 200 days." Russian President Vladimir Putin held talks with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan on the sidelines of a regional summit in China on Monday. According to Associated Press, Putin praised Turkey for its considerable contribution to the effort of ending the conflict in Ukraine. Turkey hosted direct Russia-Ukraine peace talks both early on in the conflict in 2022 and this year. Erdogan reiterated his invitation to Putin on visiting Turkey and said that two countries' relations were progressing without being affected by conjectural events.
Признательны турецким друзьям за весомый вклад в политико-дипломатические усилия по урегулированию украинского кризиса. На Стамбульской площадке с мая этого года прошло уже 3 раунда прямых российско-украинских переговоров, которые позволили продвинуться в решении ряда практических вопросов в гуманитарной сфере. Уверен, что особая роль Турции в этих делах будет востребована и далее.
Zat halinizi Türkiye'de misafir etme arzumuzu biliyorsunuz. Davetim bakidir. En yakın zamanda sizi ülkemize bekliyoruz. Aramızda güvene dayalı samimi bir ilişkimiz var. İlişkilerimiz konjonktürel sınamalardan etkilenmeden ilerliyor.
Проекта сооружения первой турецкой АЭС Акую.
Repression against migrants continues in Russia. Another example of this occurred in Samara. Law enforcement officers in Samara broke into the training of the Team Young football team and detained about 20 people, reported the local Ministry of Internal Affairs. They were accused of attacks on opponents and spectators, as well as insults on national grounds. At least 10 people were forced to read the text on camera, which ends with the words, "That's how I need it." Police officers broke into the team's training session on Friday evening, according to a video published by the local Telegram channel, Samara Football. The video shows how security forces in camouflage run onto the field and put the players face down on the ground. Already on Sunday, the Ministry of Internal Affairs confirmed to RIA Novosti the detention of about 20 football players. Most are illegal migrants. Those who were under the influence of drugs and with violations will be deported, most likely, said the interlocutor of the state agency. The next day after the detention, the multinational Telegram channel published 10 videos in which 10 people recite almost the same text. They name their family, name, father's name, date of birth, and then pronounce, "I love Russia and all its people. I will never insult the local population again. I have no complaints against law enforcement agencies. Serves me right." In one of the videos, the detainee doesn't say the last phrase, "That's what I need," after which a man's voice behind the frame indicates to him, he didn't read everything. In another video, the detainee with difficulty pronounces the necessary text, which, apparently, causes laughter from those behind the frame. The local, Komsomolskaya Pravda, a journalist who spoke with the players of the team, writes that the players of Team Young are on these videos. Also, in the video of the detention, you can see at least one person dressed in the same way as in the video of the apologies.